No, I've muted some people. There's a couple people that I have muted.
Good.
Yeah. It's powerful. I'm the reason she gets out of bed in the morning.
And Anna's just an egomaniac, as you can see.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
Oh, talking about you.
Blake Lively is breaking down, and Anna Kendrick has finally dropped the facade. No more faking, no more fake smiles.
Blake, I worked with her husband Ryan several years ago, so I've met Blake a few times through Ryan on that film. And thought she seemed nice and little.
For years these two acted like Hollywood best friends pretending to be inseparable, but behind closed doors they couldn't stand one another now. After Blake's latest scandal shook the industry, Anna has completely ended the connection. No more fake friendship, no more going along with the act. Let's break down one of Hollywood's most uncomfortable and obviously fake pairs, Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick. Once they pushed the best friend image, but Anna was barely putting up with Blake, and now she's finished. No more pretending, no more drama. Blake has no one left to keep up appearances with. Anna Kendrick is done. No apologies, no second chances. She's leaving it all behind without any regrets.
How quickly do you...
Don't touch me.
For years Anna Kendrick forced herself to smile through awkward press tours and pretend a friendship existed that never really did. She endured the tension, the fake interviews, and the artificial connection just to stay professional. But when Blake Lively's intense legal clash with Justin Baldoni became public, it was more than just the final straw. It was a total breaking point. Anna made it absolutely clear she was done. No more shared appearances, no joint interviews, not even a comment promoting a simple favor. When your co-stars rush to disconnect before everything collapses, it's clear the damage is serious. Blake's legal drama wasn't just a public relations mess, it created a massive fallout across the industry. The lawsuit didn't just embarrass her, it wrecked her image. She tried to shift the blame and make herself look like the victim, but instead it revealed the manipulative behavior that insiders had quietly talked about for years. Now everyone sees it. Executives, co-workers, and brands are all backing away, but no one is distancing faster than Anna Kendrick, who's now become a symbol of cutting off toxic people. Experts, fans, even body language analysts have picked apart their old interviews like evidence from a crime scene, and the conclusion is always the same: this friendship was fake and Blake couldn't keep the act going. During the press tour for a simple favor, everything felt off, every smile looked staged, every exchange awkward. Blake put in extra effort to act like a best friend, but Anna was clearly uninterested. Her energy was flat, her attention was gone, and audiences noticed. Even Blake's own insecurity showed when she admitted being jealous of her mother's confidence in a strange confession that made people question what else she was hiding. The tension got so bad behind the scenes that Lionsgate had to step in. The studio actually sent out a memo telling the actresses to be friendlier in public. When a big studio has to tell its stars to behave, you know it's a serious issue. But nothing hit harder than the viral muted comment. When asked if she ever blocks people online, Anna casually said, "I've muted some." No explanation, no emotion, just quiet shade, and everyone knew who she meant. The hosts knew, the fans knew. It was a subtle takedown that echoed through Hollywood. But this isn't just about two celebrities not getting along. Blake's behavior on set has become notorious. Several crew members from a simple favor have shared horror stories. She wasn't just demanding, she was controlling, interfering with the director, criticizing costumes, and trying to micromanage everything from lighting to dialogue. One assistant director left the film industry altogether, saying the emotional stress from trying to satisfy Blake was too much. Another crew member shared similar feelings, replying to Henry Golding's sequel announcement and revealing that Blake made her cry after work so often she also quit the business because of the toxic environment. Think about that too. Professionals walking away from their careers not because of the workload, but because of one actress. And Blake's controlling ways didn't stop with the crew. Her fellow actors, especially Anna, were visibly exhausted. Henry Golding stayed polite in public, but Anna had enough. Blake reportedly tried to take top billing for the sequel, asking for more screen time and creative control, but Anna stood her ground and fought for equal recognition. Negotiations turned into tantrums. Anna Kendrick made the strongest move she could by walking away, refusing to be used as damage control for Blake Lively's crumbling image. She wanted out, and she got out. Behind the scenes, Blake reportedly tried to control every part of the film's marketing, even down to how their names appeared on the poster. She wanted her name higher than Anna's, convinced she was the bigger star. The studio compromised by placing Anna's name first, but slightly lower than Blake's, a ridiculous solution to an even more ridiculous demand. And that wasn't the end of the drama. Insiders described weeks of chaos between publicists, lawyers, and executives, all because Blake insisted on being the center of attention, while Anna handled things with grace. No public comments, no breakdowns, just a quiet exit that said more than any press statement ever could. The industry noticed whispers about Blake's toxic behavior had been going around for years, but now Those whispers have turned into loud warnings former co-stars stayed silent, but their lack of support spoke volumes. Crew members have been openly cautioning others not to work with her, and Anna's subtle shade didn't stop with the press tours. During her acceptance speech at the British Academy Film Awards, she called out actors who disrespect directors and think they know more than the creatives around them. Without naming names, everyone knew who she meant. Blake's clashes with director Paul Feig were well known. She reportedly overstepped his direction, delayed production over personal styling, and refused to compromise on decisions that weren't hers to make. Fans called the speech a career obituary in disguise, but the fallout kept growing. People started noticing a pattern in how Blake handles criticism. She always plays the victim, trying to spin the story in her favor. Whether it was the Justin Baldoni lawsuit or chaos on set, she framed it all as being misunderstood or just passionate. But this time no one's buying it. Even Ryan Reynolds is taking a hit. Once seen as Hollywood's golden boy, his reputation is now under scrutiny just for staying aligned with Blake. There's talk that Marvel might be rethinking their partnership with him, not because of his work, but because of the constant drama surrounding him and his wife. And when a studio that survived Ezra Miller, Jonathan Majors, and multiple scandals starts to hesitate, that's a major red flag. Blake's SNL moment during the 50th anniversary was the final nail in the coffin. Ryan made a joke about her lawsuit, thinking it would land, but the room went quiet. Even those who aren't fans of Baldoni didn't laugh. The message was loud and clear. The industry's patience had run out. One by one, Blake's projects have disappeared. An HBO drama she was supposed to lead quietly cancelled. Endorsement deals vanished from her social media. She's no longer a red carpet regular. She's now seen as a liability. Meanwhile, Anna is thriving, landing new roles, earning respect and praised for walking away from toxicity. While the once adored image of Blake and Ryan collapses, the brand they built on charm and humor is now a warning sign. As studios pull away, former collaborators remain silent, and the public turns on them. Their fall from grace is happening in real time, and in a twist of irony, the woman who tried to control every narrative now can't control anything. Not her public image, not her career, and not the bridges she burned. Hollywood has moved on, and it's making sure she knows it. The backlash against Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds is now at full force. Fans are fed up and social media is tearing them apart. Hashtags like cancel Lively and cancel Reynolds have been trending for weeks. The couple, once loved for their perfect public persona, is now being exposed by the same people who once idolized them, and the truth is it was a long time coming. People are seeing through the act, calling them fake, manipulative, self-centered, and beyond toxic. Even other celebrities who once pretended to like them are backing off fast. Blake's inner circle of Hollywood elites is gone. Stars are unfollowing her and Ryan, removing them from their social groups and cutting all ties in an industry built on appearances. That's career death. The brand fallout is just as brutal. Blake, who made her name with a carefully crafted lifestyle image, is watching it crumble. Luxury brands no longer want her. The fashion deals and partnerships that once defined her career have all disappeared. She's no longer seen as aspirational, she's seen as a risker. PR team is panicking, but even they can't fix this. Hollywood agents are now telling studios to blacklist her, not just because of her toxic behavior, but because she's become a financial liability. No one wants to back a name now tied to scandal and failure, and Ryan, he's crashing right alongside her. Instead of protecting his own career, he's letting it collapse with hers, which might be his biggest mistake. Yet he's not fighting it, he's just going down with the ship. And then there's the lawsuit. $1,400 million at stake in a legal battle that could destroy their careers. This isn't just a petty argument, it's a full-scale catastrophe. Blake thought she could take down Justin Baldoni and walk away clean, but she miscalculated badly. Baldoni turned the tables, and now he's going after everything. He has proof, and his case is solid. More importantly, he has the industry on his side. Directors, producers, and executives are backing him, because when Hollywood has to pick between a respected filmmaker and an actress drowning in controversy, it's not even a debate. Blake's credibility is in shreds, and the lawsuit will likely be the final blow. Financially, everything is falling apart. The legal fees alone are massive. High-profile lawyers cost millions, and when you're scrambling to rescue a collapsing career, the money disappears quickly. Sure, Blake and Ryan are wealthy, but they're not on the level of someone like Beyoncé. This legal battle, combined with lost brand partnerships, failed PR efforts, and non-stop bad press, is draining their resources faster than they can keep up. Every attempt to control the narrative has backfired. The more they try to spin the situation, the worse it gets. They assumed their charm would win people back, but now the public sees through them more clearly than ever. And let's be honest, this isn't something they can recover from. It's not a temporary reputation hit, this is complete exile. Blake, once celebrated as Hollywood's sweetheart, is now seen as its biggest embarrassment. The industry is slowly cutting her out. And the truth is, she brought this on herself. Her rise was built on manipulation, broken relationships, and self-promotion, and now the consequences are hitting hard. Ryan, who once seemed untouchable thanks to his humor and Deadpool success, is now under fire too. Even Marvel, a studio known for chasing profits, is reportedly reconsidering him. Imagine being seen as such a liability that a multi-billion-dollar franchise starts backing away. That's how serious this has become. No publicist, no clever caption, no sympathy play can fix it anymore, because this has gone beyond headlines. This is about who they truly are: arrogant, dishonest, out of touch. They believed they were above consequences, but Hollywood never forgets, and now Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are watching the empire they carefully crafted fall apart in front of everyone. And the most brutal truth is Blake did this to herself, and this storm is only just beginning.